Hi boys and girls, I'm going to do lesson 6-7, multi-step problems. I'm going to apply mathematical problems arising in everyday life, society, and workplace. I'm going to represent multi-step problems involving the four operations with whole numbers using strip diagrams and equations with a letter standing for the unknown quantity. So I'm going to be using a lot of strip diagrams and equations for this, okay? So going to my problem, it says, Susan walked 3 miles and Maxine walked 2 miles to raise funds for a charity. A sponsor donated $50 for each mile they walked. How much did the sponsor donate? Okay, so for sure, I definitely need to do my cubes for this problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is circle my important numbers. I have 3 miles, 2 miles, $50. Now I'm going to underline my question. How much did the sponsor donate? Okay. And if I rewrite my question, it's just asking amount donated. Okay, and next I'm going to box in my keywords. So I'm going to box in Susan because I know that Susan walked the 3 miles. Okay, I'm going to box in Maxine. She walked the 2 miles. I'm just going to put 2 miles here next to her name. I'm going to box in each mile. I'm going to box in each mile they walked. Each tells me that I can possibly be multiplying in this problem. And I'm going to box in how much donate. Okay. So now I'm going to do my strip diagram because I said I'm going to be using that. So first I need to find, it says, I'm going to go through the question again. Susan walked 3 miles and Maxine walked 2 miles to raise funds for a charity. A sponsor donated $50 for each mile they walked. Okay, that's my first step. I need to figure out, well, how much did Susan and Maxine walk together? So I'm going to do my strip diagram. Remember, the top is almost always going to be your total. So I'm trying to find miles walked. That's my first step. I need to find that. Put a question mark. So I know that Susan, let me make this bigger. I know that Susan walked 3 miles. Okay, and I can put an S here for Susan. And I know that Maxine walked 2 miles. And I can put an M here for Maxine. Okay, well, how do I figure out how much the total girls walked? I can add. So I can do 3 plus 2, and we should all know 3 plus 2 is 5. So now I know that they walked 5 miles. Okay, so I can cross this out. They walked 5 miles because 3 plus 2 is 5. So I'm going to put 5 miles walked. That was from Maxine and Susan. Okay, so I did the first part. Then it says a sponsor donated $50 for each mile they walked. So I'm going to make another strip diagram. So because they walked 5 miles, I'm going to draw 5 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, my top is the total. So I need to figure out money donated. Question mark. Okay, my 5 miles again is my 5 boxes. And I'm just going to put that on the side, 5 miles. Okay, that's why I have 5 boxes. And it says that a sponsor donated 50 miles for each mile they walked. $50 for each mile they walked. So that means 1 mile, they get $50. Another mile, $50. Another mile, $50. Another mile, $50. And another mile, $50. Okay. So how would I figure this out? How did I figure out how many miles, how much money was donated? If they walked 5 miles and each mile they got $50. Well, I can do repeated addition, so I can add all of these 50s together and get my answer, but that would take us a long time, and we're in 4th grade now. So my easiest, fastest way to do this is I can do 5 times 50. And I know that I'm going to multiply too because it has that key word each. It's going to tell us to multiply. And what's great about this equation is that I have an egg. So I can just simply get this egg, drop it over, cross it out. And now I'm left with 5 times 5, which we should know is 25. So at the end, I can say $250 was donated. Okay, and there, I am done. So to answer my question, money donated, the amount donated was $250. That is how we do multi-step problems. We have to make sure that we use our cubes. We have to draw it out.